Hello and welcome everyone to a new session on our Twitch channel. Alright, I think we can start. What happened? Yeah, I look too official today, don't I? I should have worn my hoodie. Right, so last week we did it. Last week we officially released our Visual Studio extension. Let me show you our Visual Studio extension in the marketplace. And I switch to coding. Here you go. Our Visual Studio extension, Visual Studio Code extension, is in the wild, and we already have 4 installs. Woohoo! 4 installs. Yeah, I think this is the problem with us, like developers and technologists. We are really bad at marketing. I should make really a good campaign, rallying people around this. But anyway, the Hide My Secret is out there. I need to fix this. I'm really sorry for everyone. Like I really tried to put all the names who jumped into the chat and sent messages and helped build this. I need to do this better. I need to make this linkable to their profiles. So maybe we can do this tonight as well with the GitHub Actions. And if you install our extension, it's gonna look something like this. Hide. Toggle hide. I also was looking at the YAML parser. Yeah, Golden Coffee says, I don't think that's how you spell acknowledgement. Oh, really? Acknowledge. Oh no, boy. Yeah, it must have been late night. Alright, there's a lot of things to fix, and this might be a good reason to release a new release to the marketplace. I think we didn't leave a good impression on the misspelling there. People come in and try to install our extension and then like, oh, they can't spell acknowledgement. This is a bad code. Close the window. Anyway, what I was saying something. Yeah, I remember when we were looking at the YAML parser long at the beginning of our stream, and I remember that it said YAML and JSON. And the other day I was playing with JSON. I had a JSON file open, and the extension was already installed, and was for the luck there was a token or an attribute element of the JSON. Forget the name. It was a password, and it hid it. So I think if we make this extension active for both YAML and JSON files, we can also hide secrets in YAML. So let me try this quickly. Is there a password here? No, it's let's copy this because it's a proper JSON. And change this to, I think you have, I think we have always to, in JSON we always have to put the keys in quotes, correct? Now, if I say this is a YAML file, and then just to activate our extension, and I say hide my secret. This is awesome, isn't it? It works with JSON. So I think This is a good thing. Right, so I think we can change our extension to work with JSON. And we can say hide my secrets. It's good that we didn't say hide my YAML secrets. We can say hide my secrets, and it applies to YAML and JSON. Cool. Now this is behind our back. We don't save. Let's open our to-do list and see. I think my font. Maybe I can increase it a little bit. Oh, it's too much. Yeah, it's the right size. Copy test YAML file to out and use the right path. Yes, this is actually one of the things that we haven't fixed. And hey, JT, welcome, and thank you for the follow. It's weird that I didn't hear the sound. Did you hear the sound of that zombie running? If not, then this means I have to change my audio setup. Let me know in the chat if you heard it. Damn it! Okay, we need to work on my sound. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'll just show you audio. I'll just show so that we can share the knowledge here, because this is all about sharing knowledge. I chose multi-output device and MacBook Pro speakers as one of them, and the Soundflower. I think this is the right setup, but my choice of sound is the multiple output device. Yeah. Maybe because I have the external speakers on. This one. Alright. I think we can fix this for later. Right, but at least now you know the complexity of streaming and having audio and stuff. Cool. Alright, no sound, no problem. Alright, so we thought we are going to copy the test file, copy the test YAML file to output directory and use the right path, because I can show you the ugliness that we created last time in our test. Don't judge me, right? Okay, don't judge me. What happened in our test? To retrieve the test file, because the context of running the test is in the output file, or sorry, the output directory. We have to go out of the out directory and then out 2 levels, because the out directory is test suite. So we are in out, and then come back to source, test suite, and reach the test YAML file. I'm sorry if you are offended. We tried some trickery. I didn't want to spend too much time on the stream trying to figure this out. We had other priorities, so we added as a to-do. Where is our to-do? Keeps disappearing. To-do, and then Command K and Enter pins the tab for us. Publish to code market. We already did this last week, which was awesome. Make the declaration themable and configurable. We haven't done this. And when the file changes, should we parse again? I think we should also put today's task, which is use GitHub Actions to publish to market. And also fix acknowledgement. Add more people and make profiles linkable, and remove one and what, and what, and fix the typo. Fix the typo. All right. We are going to do both today. All right. Without further ado, I was like every time I stream, before I stream, if there's something I'm not really like, I haven't done too much before, I don't want to read documentation as much as possible. I don't want to read documentation while we are doing it. Even though that it's like part of the development process. We read together, me and you, a lot of documentations before, and we've been there, so we are not trying to avoid to do this, but it's also good if we prepare a little bit. So half an hour before the streaming, I opened the documentation for creating GitHub Action, and the documentation is really good. Like it's not too. It's good. Like if you have spent time with Azure DevOps, you will be very comfortable on scrolling and figuring out what is a workflow, what is a job, how you set up your YAML files. It's not too scary, and the documentation is fairly good. And then I thought, okay, in order for us to release to GitHub Actions, we need to create this YAML file that defines the steps that GitHub Actions need to do to release to the market. So I thought, okay, we are probably going to trigger based on creating a tag, a release. So we need to figure out how to trigger the workflow based on creation of a tag in the code repository. This is one. We need to investigate this and find some sort of documentation about this. Also, we need to retrieve the source code from the repository. We need to run the test. We don't want to release or publish an extension that is failing its unit test. We need to run the unit test. If it succeeds, we continue, and then we want to run the command that we ran last time, the vscode, which is the command line tool that Visual Studio Extension provides for you to publish to the marketplace. And finally, and part of that is we need to have our token, because in order to publish, you have to have a token to publish to the marketplace. And this means that we need to put it in a secret. It shouldn't be part of the code repository, God forbid, not in the YAML file. It should be passed as a variable to the execution of the workflow in the GitHub Action. So I thought, all right, we need to understand secrets. So I tried to look for these, and there's an article here that I came across that explains publish vscode extension using GitHub Actions. I said, oh, okay, someone is even taking most of the work for us, so we might just follow their post. But then, I don't know how I stumbled against this, which is actually part of the documentation of Visual Studio Code extensions. How awesome is this? Like, I think like it's beautiful that the Visual Studio Code team were really aware of all the thing. Like, they're trying to cover the whole story, and I feel like this is really brilliant. This is really nice. If I want to work on a product, I want the people who provide the product to provide all this big picture, and I think they nailed it. And to be frank, this is one of many things that they have nailed in this beautiful product, Visual Studio Code. So I was scrolling down, and there is a section for Azure pipelines, and as I was going through, I was like, oh, what is this? I started freaking out. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, is this right? I don't know. Shouldn't there be cleaner way? I said, anyway, we are not doing Azure DevOps. Let's scroll down a little bit more. And then, voila, GitHub Actions. And for some reason, it's much cleaner. Or maybe I didn't scroll more because I haven't really scrolled beyond this part. So here we are together in this one. We are going, like I said, other streamers try to teach. Like like if you check awesome streamers, there's a lot of them. They are teachers. Like, let me show you how to do X. Let me show you how to do Y. If you have been following our stream here, this is not our case. I don't try to teach anyone. We are building this together, and this is where the fun is. I think we have received a lot of comments from a lot of people in the chat, fixing this, suggesting that, check this link, check that link, and I think this is what made it really awesome. So if you are expecting a very straightforward go through, I hope you are not disappointed. We are going to do this together. We are going to read together, and we might make mistakes and we might be delayed. So this is just a heads up. All right, so GitHub Actions. It says you can also configure GitHub Actions to run extensions CLI using Gabriel BBXVFB action. Let's open this in another tab and see. We'll come back to this one in details. Ultimately, it checks if Linux is the current operating system and runs the tests in an XVFB enabled environment accordingly. I have no idea what an XVFB. I know that Code and Coffee. Here you go. Thank you so much, Code and Coffee. You're really awesome. XVFB is a headless Linux desktop server. Wow. It looks like that's how they run the Visual Studio Code user interface under test. Lovely. Lovely. Very nice. All right. So I think this is the template. It's fairly straightforward. So this is the trigger on push. When we push to a branch master, I think this is also equals to merging anything to master. It's not necessarily push, but it's anything we add to the branch master, any commit we add to master. Then we are going to have how many jobs? We have one job, which is called build. Strategy, we need to figure out. I'm not sure what strategy is. Maybe it's just a name, or maybe it's not. We'll have to figure out the documentation. Matrix, the operating system, it's for all these operating systems. All right. Runs on, I know runs on. I think runs on is to direct the workflow to run on this running agent. What's the name in the documentation? I think they had a reference. In Azure DevOps, I think it's called agent. Where's the concepts? Sharing workflow, configure workflow, user community also overview maybe. Yep, core concepts, actions, artifacts, events, and there's job runner. It's called runner. So when you say run on, this is the runner on Matrix OS. The steps: check out. Fair enough. We are going to check out the code. It uses the actions checkout version 2. We are going to use this action. Okay. Not action. Sorry. Step. What do they call this? Sorry. Step, workflow file, workflow for run. I don't know what they call it. Sorry. When you publish an action itself, you know what they have? It's I think it's called an action. Okay, fair enough. Check out, install Node.js. All right. And then using actions, the setup node action. This keyword is interesting with, I'm not sure what this is, with node version 10. and then we run the command npm install, and then we have another step. It's called run tests, where it uses the GitHub action that we mentioned above from Gabriel BB, and then with run npm test. Right. And then this is just to build, right? This is just to run extensions, to run the continuous integration, to make sure that everything is working fine. And then we have GitHub Actions automated publishing. Sorry. Twitter. Distracting. Sorry. GitHub Actions automated publishing. We need to set up the Visual Studio Code extension command line personal access token. This is what we set up last time. JTango, thank you. It says strategy is a top level item that allows you to specify multiple targets to run the build on. Nice, nice. Let's go back and have a look and compare. Strategy is a top level item that allows you to specify multiple targets, which is okay, multiple targets to run the build on. All right, so these are the targets, it seems. Or is this one target? Okay, I think I got it. Strategy. Cool. Thank you, JT. Awesome. All right, GitHub Actions automated publishing. We need to set up the personal access token as an encrypted secret using GitHub Actions secret instructions. I think we came to this conclusion. Install vsce, the command line, the CLI, as a div dependencies. npm install vsce and save div, because it's a tool, it's not a package. Or yarn if you are using yarn. I haven't been doing a lot of front end stuff or Node.js a lot. I remember the day when yarn came out and it was like everybody was like yarn. But I also remember that npm put really hard effort in catching up, and according to my memory, that they did. So I feel like we are not really obliged to use yarn, so we can stick to npm. And then declare a deploy script in package.json. All right, so without the path. Nice. So we need to put in the package.json here. We need to, oops, what happened? We need to, does it? Oh, script. Oh, here you go. This is Command-Shift-O. You can also do it by Command-Shift-P and then @ and if you have members in the files, you can navigate them. So I wrote scripts, and now I'm on scripts. And then if I want to only move the page, not the cursor, control page up or page down, the cursor stays where it is, and then I just move the page up and down. Handy keyboards, shortcuts. JT says you can have multiple matrices in a strategy, so you can have two versions of Linux that install two different versions of Node, and the strategy allows that to represent 4 different targets of the actions to run. Wow, this is really nice. You can have multiple matrices. This is one matrix only. You can have multiple matrices in a strategy, so you could have 2 versions of Linux that is installed 2 different versions of Node, and the strategy allows that to represent 4 different targets for the action to run on. Nice. I see. Alright, so in our case, it's one matrix. I'm going to believe them that we only need one matrix with these operating systems. But then matrix operating system. This is also, I think it's going to be an environment variable. I think we can. Yeah. I think the matrix. So I think it's going to run several times, passing these, right? Yes. Sorry. JT, got you. So it's going to run all of these for this one, and then run all of these on this one, and then run all of these on this one, because it's getting the variable from matrix operating system, and because it's strategy, it runs all of these on this one. Okay, awesome. And JT also provided the link in the chat. And there you go. If we need more details. JT, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Lovely. All right. So we were saying that we are going to have a deploy script, vsce publish. I don't know why they are insisting on yarn. I don't want to do yarn. Is it that they are saying yarn with this? Anyway, configure the CI so that the build will also run when tags are created. This is exactly what we wanted. So we say on push branches master and release types created. Is this an and? I'm assuming it's an and. So, or is it or? On push, on release. Okay. I think we can figure this out as well. One of the questions. And then add a publish job to the pipeline that calls npm run deploy with the secret variable. So we have created deploy. So once we say npm run deploy, this means that we are running this command, and we are passing the secret variable with the path token that we created. So we say publish, if success, and starts with GitHub ref for reference tags releases. If the GitHub reference starts with reference tags releases and the matrix operating system equals Ubuntu, because the matrix is going to run several times, we don't want to run publish for all of them. I think we need to pick one, and I think they picked Ubuntu. I think this is my understanding. And then run npm run deploy with the environment variable, with the environment variable, yes, vsce path passed. Right. The if property, this one, tells the continuous integration to run the publish step, this one, only in certain cases. Nice. In our example, the condition has 3 checks. Success, publish only if the tests pass. I think this is the previous one. And if the reference that we are looking at is within releases, publish only if tagged release build. Code and copy says, if it publishes when the Ubuntu build succeeds, why bother testing on macOS and Windows? Right, wait a second. No. It says, what does it say? I think what it does is that the strategy for the test, yeah, but not for publish. So there is build with this strategy. When it finishes, then publish will kick in. It only publishes when it's been flagged as a release. You only want to publish a single build. Is my understanding different? My understanding is that we are alright, fair enough. It's very hard to elicit the jokes. Alright, cool. JT says you could change the Ubuntu part to macOS and it would still. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Still work, yeah. You know what? I think in the future streams, I'll find a way to make this verbal chat. Like voice chat. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, so the second condition, publish only if tagged release build. And last, include if your build runs on multiple agents. If not, remove that part of the condition. Yeah. Travis, we don't care about Travis. Thank you so much. Common questions. Do I need to use yarn for continuous integration? All of the above examples refer to the hypothetical project built with yarn, but it can be adapted to use npm, grunt, gulp, or any other JavaScript. Very nice. Shall we do this? Alright, let's do this. However, we need the thing that does not explain is that like it assumes certain knowledge in GitHub Actions. And from the documentation on this one, I read that we need to add a workflow in the GitHub workflows. If anyone in the chat, JT or Code and Coffee, if you feel that we are not going the right direction, or anyone else, of course, ping us. Remember, we're building this together. Alright, so I assume that we are going to come here and do what? We are going to Command B to open the Visual Studio, the Explorer. Command Shift E. You know what? Let me try this. Yes, what is it called? Is it presentations? Cast. Not cast. Cast. Yeah, screencast. If I do this, whatever I type on the keyboard, it will show the command. So if I Command B, I'm hiding the Explorer. Command B, you can see that it's not too useful sometimes. When it's annoying, we'll turn it off. Command Shift E, focus on the Explorer, close this guy. We don't have a folder for GitHub. We don't have a folder for GitHub. You know what? If do you know this command, this CLI thingy? Maximize panel. Do we have something for GitHub Actions? This is Hub. Hub is the CLI for GitHub. I haven't really used it extensively other than just Hub and then browse, or was it browse? Yes, Hub space browse. If you're in a code repository, it will open a web browser and take you to that repository. I haven't really used it beyond that. But let's see if there's anything about actions. Clone init, work on the current changes, add, remove, no. Status, branch, commit, merge, rebase, switch, fetch, pull, push, browse, compare, create. No, delete, fork, just issue, PR, put on. I think GitHub Actions is pretty new that we don't have anything like this. Fair enough. No problemo. Let's create our folder here. I've never figured this out. How do you create a folder in the root of the Explorer? It's so bugging me. I think I have to pick one of the files outside and then like this. All right, fair enough. GitHub. And then workflows. Workflows. Okay, dokie. And then create a file there. We call it publish.yaml. All right. Good so far. Cotton Coffee says, is Hub being replaced by the new GH tool? No, you know this political answers. I remember something on Twitter, everybody is awesome. I'm not really criticizing any person, but it's the direction sometimes that makes me confused. This question was asked before, and one of the program managers in GitHub answered that no, it's not replacing it. It's going to be a journey of discovery or something like this. They can both exist, but my gut feeling tells me that it will probably replace Hub. But this is only my gut feeling, because you can only go so far with two CLIs, and you'll realize that they are very close to each other. They have almost the same name, GitHub and Hub or whatever. And they are doing very similar overlapping actions. Eventually, one will die. This is from my experience in this industry for some time. But I don't work there, so don't hold me accountable. Right, so our YAML files. Let me then copy all of this, and paste. I love copy paste. All right, we want to run the tests on master, the jobs build strategy on these metrics, check out, install Node.js, action setup with this, npm install, run tests, and then Gabriel with npm test. If I run npm test right now, because I don't think we have JSON scripts test. Yeah, we do actually. Okay. So if I run npm test, just out of curiosity, oh wow, it's downloading Visual Studio Code. Oh no! Is it test? I don't think there is and then it fails. Fails to run unit tests. Run extension tests from command line is currently only supported if no other instance of code is running. Ah, I see. Alright, let's trust it. I think we don't have anything specific here about the publishing, so maybe we can take one step at a time. I don't like to do a lot of things and then see it and start troubleshooting. Let's take one thing at a time. Let's save this, publish our code, and then if this is working fine, we go on the next step to see if we can do the publish. But I wanted to check one thing. Is the code file itself enough? Do we need to create something else? You can create more than one workflow. Workflows are customer release, deploy, work with workflows. You can automate your software cycle, etc. You can create more than one workflow. Workflows must have at least one job. You can create your own actions. You can configure workflows. Scheduler. You need to configure workflows using the YAML syntax. Okay. All right. I think we don't need to. Here you go. Creating a workflow file. At the root of your repository, create this file. Use the workflow syntax GitHub Actions. Commit your changes. Okay. I think this is it. Very nice. Gordon Coffee says, Visual Studio Code divs use Vim so they can test vscode. Is this the troll face? Is this the troll face on Twitch? I really I don't know, it's very confusing me on Twitch icons. Visual Studio Code divs use Vim. Alright. I know you like Vim, I know. Alright. So I think we don't have to really do anything beyond just publishing. Right? Alright. Let's, while we are at it, change the README file. Or maybe we can make it two different comments. So first I'm gonna add JT. And Hassam, I think he was also here. Jimmy, I can't remember if Jimmy really, this is his tag. And Amal Abeganwardana, I also forgot his tag, but I know his full name, so I put him like this. Anyway, so this is you know, the arrows are showed. This is why I didn't like this scripting. Anyway, we're derailing. I'm gonna save this one. Let's first publish this by itself, and then what? And then make the README changes and an excuse to execute a new release. Yeah. Git status, git add just the to do, git add the to do, and git add also the GitHub, all of them, right? And then we say git commit minus message. We say add run at GitHub action to run tests. Fair enough. Git push, and then we say hub browse. Magnificent. We go to actions, and this is being queued. I don't know how long this is going to take. Is it running? Yeah, nice. Nice. It's lovely. Let's see if this is the matrix that JT was telling us. Like this, you can see that it's running in parallel. One for Mac OS, one for Ubuntu, and one for Windows. Setup of the job worked. The checkout worked. Installing Node.js worked. Lovely. Running npm install. In the meantime, maybe we can start including the publish. Oh, actually, it's faster than I thought. You know, because they run on hosted or like it's provided to you, the host, and they're not going to give you a really strong machine because should be realistic. So I thought it might be not as fast. Oh, look at this! The tests ran successfully. My goodness. Nice. There's one test passing. And then completed job. Nice. Oh, come on, go away. Alright, so Mac OS build and Windows, they all succeeded. We have a winner. Alright, this was easy. Now let's continue about the publishing part. This is the tricky part. We need to create a script that called deploy publish package.json scripts vscode pre-publish. Why in npm run compile? Yeah, of course, because you want to do this. I think we only need to do this. I don't think we need to provide the answer. It's just this, right? vsce publish. Save this file, and then we are going to configure the continuous integration so build will also run the tags are created. Alright, here in the what would you call it? Publish YAML. At the top we said push master. Right, so this is where I was confused, because we are saying that we need two events. Configure the CLI so the build will also run when tags are created. Alright, okay. So this is on the build, right? So we pick this one. And because it's YAML, we have to be very careful where we are putting this. Once tags are created, and then we say add a publish job. So from here to there, we need to put a job. So go back one, go back two, go back three. We are under build. And then we paste. Oh! YAML. YAML is awesome. Alright. Does it look different from this? This is Travis. What should I do? So if this has a dash, it's a step, or is it another job? It's another job. So it should be job. Shouldn't this be also a dash? If we are going to have a name for it and then a condition, maybe GitHub Actions. Do you have GitHub issues, pull requests, sign, publish? No, nothing. So GitHub Actions, GitHub here. I'm sure that we have something GitHub. Extensions, GitHub. Integrates GitHub and its workflows into VS Code. I'm not sure. Actions. Nothing. GitHub Actions. What do you think? From someone who, I don't know, he's GitHub Actions Workflows and runs on GitHub server installation. Preview features, enables the GitHub Actions preview features setting test in the workflows. No additional YAML extension needed. This extension includes a built-in language server. No! No! I'm not going to have another language server. Colin Coffee says, do they have a link to the full example? Very good question. Do they? Let's see at the top. My goodness. But this is the GitHub. This is the VS Code test example. There must be another one that is not really. So if I close this one, go back to GitHub Actions. GitHub Actions. Why the discrimination? Why there isn't a sample for GitHub Actions? Let's see if this one has more documentation. This is the encrypted secret. We're gonna come back to this anyway. Any examples? Steps, jobs? No. Fair enough. We can go to, oops. We can go here. Is this is the organization, right? It's not the repo, or is it? This is the organization, of course. Why would they have something like this, like a repo in the root repo? This is like searching in a haystack. Correct? Is it like this? I don't think we can just find it like this. Or maybe you can find a similar name. So this one was vscode-test. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be vscode. CPP tools, go extension samples. Let's check the extension samples. Recipes, Chrome debug, repos, React, containers, pull request, extension, VS Code, Arduino, Python. How many do we have? Oh my god. 8 pages. 217 results. Beautiful. In the examples, do we have any GitHub Actions? GitHub authentication sample. Hello World. LSP. Node modules. Product progress, source code, terminal theme, web view. I think we. What is this? Code actions sample. Read me. This shows provide code instructions. Code actions are used. No, sorry, not this. All right. Let's think. I think we just need another sample of GitHub Actions. So if I just do something like creating jobs. Is there more than one job? How can we see an example of one job? I don't want to waste something like this. Caching, language and frameworks, publishing packages, migrating to GitHub Actions, continuous integration. Right, so if we go back to publish, maybe we can add indentation of not an entry. Is it like this? No. Is it? We don't want to. Is it? Is this a job? I thought this is a step. So if I go like this, oops. Like this. Environment, yeah, run. So it's not really a job, it's a step. But if we put it under here, okay, if the matrix is operating system only, and this brings us to the question that Code and Coffee asked before, which is why are we, so it's gonna in the matrix it's gonna run all these steps including this one, but it will evaluate, is the previous build, if this successful, does it start with this reference, does it start with release? And if the matrix is operating system latest, then only publish. But this is wrong, man. I was hoping that we run all the tests on all the places, we run this matrix, and then we publish. So it should be really a job. It shouldn't be a step. But here, so Code and Coffee says in one sentence they say add a publish job, but then in the next sentence they add run the publish step only in certain cases. Yeah, this is the first part, and then publish only if the test passes. Oh, here you go. Publish step. I'm not happy about this really. I think it should be a job, but do we have job dependencies? And do we have successful job results? Let's see. We don't have to follow the documentation exactly, correct? But because we have a matrix, any one of them can fail, isn't it? So if we go back to our code, let's close this to remove the clutter. Remove clutter, remove clutter, remove clutter, remove clutter. Yeah, we'll leave this. Maybe come back to this blog post and see what they have to say. Our visual extension. This is the matrix. Yeah. Here. So, looking at this, you'll see that it's running like different jobs. I'm assuming that if we created another job, it's going to look like something like this. So how we can say don't run jobs metrics. Wow, this is a very long. Let's go to the top. Workflow syntax for GitHub Actions. Usage limits. We don't want to talk about the limits. The name on we can example of unit. We can pass a list. Okay. If you need to specify activity types of configuration of an event, you must configure each event separately. Okay. On event name types, select the types of activity that will trigger the workflow. Okay. On push, on branches, this is not really what we're looking after. On publish request pass, probably we don't want to publish on everything, but the README file is really important. So on schedule, we don't want to. Environment is a map of environment variables that are available to all job steps in workflow. You can also okay. Default run jobs. We can have multiple jobs. All right. Jobs name, jobs needs. Okay. Identify any job that must complete successfully before this job will run. It will be a string or array of strings. If a job fails, all jobs that need it are skipped unless the jobs are conditional. All right, so we say job 2 needs job 1. Nice. I think this is what we need. What do you think? Should we try this? So instead of having it like this, does it have if? We don't have to do the succeed. If we say needs, then we don't have to say succeed. And we only need to have this condition if it's a release. And we don't have to have this condition, correct? All right. I see. Yeah, so we only need to not on build. So if on push branches master, we need to just figure out that it's a release thing. Okay, I think we can keep this. Is there an if? Default if, we have if. You can use the if conditional to prevent a job from running unless conditional is met. All right. All right, let's break this down. Let's comment this. Oh my god, I hate YAML, man. When you go to the job level, job 1, we say publish without a name. Is it under build? No, oh yeah, build. And then we don't have a strategy. And we don't have runs on. Does this mean that we have to do everything else as well? Because we are checking out, we are installing Node, we are running the tests. Oh no, I see now. Is it really different? Shouldn't this spit an artifact? Gordon Coffee, he has a link for us. Outputs. A map of outputs for a job. Job outputs are available to downstream jobs that depend on this job. Nice. So if we say job 2 needs job 1, then we can say needs.job1.outputs.output 1 and have this. Oh yeah, I thought so. Like, how can you set up how you can pass? So this are artifacts, or maybe is there a search here? Artifacts. Get an artifact or build an artifact. Get an artifact. Is this an API? We don't want the API. Artifacts. Artifact. API reference. This is all REST API references. Workflows, caching, storing, and workflow. Yeah. Persisting workflow data using artifacts, uploading builds. I think this is it. You can create continuous integration workflows, the output of the building and testing code producing file. You can debug, you can configure the workflow to build and test the code, publish, report access. You can upload the build and test something. You can use the upload artifact. When uploading an artifact, an example is hello world distribution. So in this example, one of the steps is going to check out, install, active archive production artifacts. This is the artifact, I think. Uses upload artifact. Yeah, so it's a step by itself. And then this is the path. I think it's the parameters that we are passing to this thing. And then it's going to upload it. And then there's another artifact, another upload for artifact, code coverage report. So we build the artifacts. How do we make them available for the next? Downloading, deleting artifacts. Downloading artifact is name, download a single artifact. We are using download artifact and with a name. And then we can use the artifact. Downloading and deleting artifact after workflow 1 is complete. Then artifact certificate expires after 90 days, but you can always reclaim, use GitHub Actions storage by deleting artifacts before they expire on GitHub. So we don't have to really do anything. Alright, is it worth it? Gordon Coffee says, what exactly is the build artifact in a Visual Studio Code extension? It can be the VCSIX. I think in this article that we have really ignored so far. Continuous integration, branches, on push, on any feature or a master. We want to check out the code, fetch the file history of versioning, install git version. Oh wow, this is the serious one. Install git version, which is really what should be. Install code, install dependencies, use marketplace action to update version in package.json. use a marketplace action to replace version. Yeah, and then use marketplace and then compile and create the VSIX, and then use custom npm script from package.json to run the VSE, and then from make the VSIX available for download from GitHub artifacts. This is exactly what we were the path that we were going with. But this is a lot. They are doing setup node, keep installing dependencies, replace tokens with workspace change log. Oh yeah, nice. And then bumps the version. Nice. And then upload the artifact. Wow. And then there's something for the publish marketplace. If the reference is a master, run the deploy with the secret. Create a release. GitHub token. I think this is it. I think this is our target. But because I like Colin Coffey's statement, start simple and elaborate. I think we can do this. I think we can I think we can do this, but it's not optimal. I think it's not optimal. Save. So maybe we can add in the to-do use GitHub Actions properly, like this. Yeah, and we can just release today. So if we are to release, I need to bump the version myself here. Actually, it should be 1 here. This is the first version. So we bump the version. Did we fix the acknowledgement? Readme. Oops, not this one. We didn't. Acknowledgement. And we will fix the links. And we bump the version to be package.json 1. So once we push again, once we push, we are going to, we have to create the environment variable now, the secret. Here we need to create a secret, but then I think we need to give it the right name. Or is it supplied automatically? GitHub Actions. Set up the personal access token as encrypted secret using GitHub Action secrets. Or is this? Yeah, I think we have to read a little bit more about this one. Are we having a stream fatigue? I hope we are not we are not getting stream fatigue. This is not nice. All right. This is when my voice goes like woo. All right, let's create our secret. This is not it. This is it. Where are we going to go? Where do we create the secrets? In settings, add new secret, of course. This is how easy it is. Creating encrypted secrets for an organization. We are not doing it for an organization, so it's alright. So settings, and then I hope I'm not going to expose anything like last time. That was so much fun, isn't it? Wasn't it? Secrets. Do we have secrets here? There are no secrets. Let's create a new one. My secret name. Let's stick to their naming. Set up vscode path access token. And the value, this is it. Yeah, I'm just going to create it. Now, last time I made a lot of mistakes exposing myself. Now, if you want to create, like, I will upload the video. I haven't really uploaded the video for the last stream. I went to Visual Studio Code because this is where you get the tokens from for the marketplace. You have to have an organization. We already did this last time in Visual Studio Code, Azure DevOps. And you have to create a personal access token. You have to create a publisher, of course, and you have to get a personal access token that you are going to use to publish. Now, I created one, and I used it to publish our Visual Studio Code extension last time, but because it's a token that hides afterwards, I don't have access to that token. I used it once, and it's gone. I don't know, like, I think VSCE still is logged in using that token. I think it keeps it somewhere. I'm hoping in the keychain of the macOS, but I'll create another one specifically for this one. So you will have to, let me show you where we read the instructions. Publishing extensions. And we went together, we went there to my organization, personal access token. We followed these instructions. This is betas. It should have been all accessible organizations. It's in the picture, it's not in the text. So this is a problem. And then we created a personal access token. So I'm going to pull down my magical, you know what? I don't have to. What I will do is I'll just put this on another screen so you can still enjoy. You can still enjoy what? Let me open the extension code for you. Oh, keep this one so you can enjoy this view. Let me go to no container. Go to what was it? div.azure.com. Right. I can't even remember. Let's see where it's going to take us. Oh, it is actually. So I'm going to my settings, create a personal access token. I'm going to create new access token, call it vscode extension or vscode extension hide my secret GitHub action. That's a long name. I want to do it for a year, so let's go to August 2021. We following up the instructions. Organization, change it to be all accessible organizations. Custom defined, and we have to show all of the scope and pick marketplace, marketplace, acquire and manage, and this is it. Create and copy the token, put it in the secret, add secret, and we can bring this back here. Lovely. Are you still with me? All right. Did you see that? Let's do it again then. I'm really bad at this. Am I not? Copy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. Delete, revoke, and revoked. Oh boy, I'm a hopeless case. Make it 21. Stop judging me, okay? Don't look at me. Show the scope. Go to marketplace. Acquire and manage. Create. Copy. Actually, I could have continued because not all the token is showing. The token is really long. Yeah. So only half of it showed. Close the window now, and then move the screen. Hilarious. All right, now we have a secret. But I'm still confused about this part. I think we should supply it, shouldn't we? Like it shouldn't be just like, oh, wait a second. I think if it's a $sign, it just picks it up from the secrets. Maybe we can read a little bit more about the secrets, shouldn't we? Creating an encrypted secret, reviewing access to organizations, using encrypted secrets. Okay. With the exception of GitHub token, secrets are not passed to the runner when a workflow is triggered from a fraud repository. Okay. That's good to know. To provide an action with a secret as an input environment variable, you can use secrets context. To access secrets you have created in your repository. For more information, context and expression syntax for GitHub Actions. Maybe we should go there. And workflow syntax for GitHub Actions. Avoid passing secrets between processes from the command line. Whenever possible, a command line process may be visible to other users. Alright. If you must pass secrets within a command line, then enclose them within the proper quoting rules. Secrets often contain special characters that may unintentionally affect your shell. To escape these special characters, use quoting with your environment variables. This is kind of okay. So in a step, you say an environment variable, you provide the secret, and you say it's coming from secrets, and the secret name. I think if you provide $, it means that you should pick it up from secrets with this name. Should we try? Should we try without doing this? I think it's got a good learning exercise. But I'm a little bit worried about that. It's going to appear in the command line. So it says, again, avoid passing secrets between processes from the command line whenever possible. Command line processes may be visible to other users using the ps command or captured by security audit events. To help protect secrets, consider using environment variables, stdin, or other mechanisms. Alright, so in our case, it is an environment variable. So we're not passing it to the command. So we are here saying it's an environment variable. Alright. Code and Coffee says, or maybe the double curly brackets is required, but was a special mustache that the Visual Studio Code documentation generated later. Oh boy, man, no, I really, that would be so awesome. Awesomely funny mistake. I don't think it's the case. Let's see what this friend has. Secret. Oh wow. There's only one secret. How about the VSCE? Run or deploy. Yeah. Oh yeah. What am I missing there? npm run deploy, and it's an environment variable. It's not passed like our friend here. I think this is the difference. This is one of the good differences that the example here has. It's an environment variable. Let's go back to the documentation and read a little bit about this one and find secret. When using the whole GitHub context, be mindful that it includes sensitive information such as token. GitHub token, secret subject. Yeah, there's nothing really. How about $, space? Yeah. I think we just need to do this. Oh. Why you are doing this to me? And put the name of the thing. Like this. You know what? Let's just keep this one as is and see how it happens. I'm hoping that it says I'm getting it from here. Let's try. Shall we try? Shall we try? Let's try. Before we try, oh, I keep opening this file. I want to make this linkable. Twitch TV code and coffee. Yeah. Should we put the GitHub profile? Snip snippet link. Oh, what? No, this is not how it does it. Okay, let's do this. Rather than the Twitch, we say GitHub T Costa, I think. And snippet link and this link. JSON, I think, is the same. JSOBL. Yes, this is our JSON. Link. Oh, not bold, sorry. Snippet link. Oops. Jotham R. Let's see if Jotham R is here. Jotham R, is it the same? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to use Twitch for Jotham. Yeah. Is there anything about Jotham here? Maybe this encourages him to stream. Snippet link. Ahmad Abeg Gunawardana. I think this is good for him. As I don't know if he's on Twitter. Oh, Twitter, yeah. Jotham, Twitter.com, Jotham R. Is he there? No, this is not him. Hello, Jotham. You are on live stream. Alright, not Jotham. Amal Vegan Ordina. I know he's not on Twitter. I think he's not on Twitter. GitHub, Twitch, nothing. Jimmy P. I know Jimmy on Twitter. So, Jimmy _ P, was it? No. Jimmy P. No. Let me just go here on another view and search Jimmy. P. Jimmy. So this one. Oh, sorry. It's at Jimmy P. Correct? Jimmy. This is why I'm confused, because it's not Jimmy P. His name is Jimmy P, but it's P Jimmy. P Jimmy. I think like this. Jimmy. And then, oops, keep doing this to myself. Snippet link. P Jimmy. Hossam, I know he's on Twitter. Oops, what am I doing? Hossam. No, this is not him. Let's search properly. Yeah, this is the guy. Hossam Barakat. And G Tango, our friend. I know he's on Twitter as well. J Tango, not G. What is it? Link. And save. Let's see the preview, and let's open these people's pages. And let's put this here. This is T Costa, which is called the coffee. This is Jason. Jotham, sorry, open on Twitch. P Jimmy is on Twitter. Yep, our guy. Hassam, open, is our friend. J Tango, the awesome guy. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. This is more like it. Where's our code? Now, git add what? Git add our publish file. Git add readme. Git add our to do, and git add our package.json. We are not going to put the settings. Git commit publish to marketplace using GitHub Actions. Okay. One last review for the package.json. We bumped the version to 1.0. Ready? Last message before we git push. Let's quickly go to our extension. Where did it go? Did we close it? We closed it. Hub browse and actions and see what's gonna happen. Are you excited? I'm excited. Oh, wait a second. We didn't create a release. Silly me. But this is a good test. This is a good test. We'll see how it's not going to publish. And we also publish. It's not done because what? One of the if clauses was wrong. Oh, I thought there is a way to debug. So what was the if clauses that we not package? Let's make space and view. If it's the previous is success, start with releases, and the operating system is this. So is it this that this is the only thing? I'm not sure if this condition is okay. All right. What did I want to do? This is very bad English. What did I want it to do? Let me think. I wanted to do something. I need to change the The changes. Change log. Officially released the extension. I think if you can say this. Changed the contributors list, or fixed the links in the contributors list in the readme.md. Okay, we can git add change git commit -m change the change log.md git push. Let's create a release as well. Yeah. Git tag. Sorry. I think I made a horrible mistake here. It's not a horrible mistake. Ref tags releases. So we have to create a tag under releases. Correct? So if I say git tag releases dash version 1.0.0 like this. Is it like this? Git push all. Is this even a thing? I don't think it pushed. Git push help. Git push all pushes all references. Yeah, I think this includes the tags. My voice is going. All right. Let's see this one. Can we see? Let's open this on another window. Let's see if we have tags. 0 tags. It did not push the tag. Releases. Tag. Code. There's already one branch. How can we push specific tag? I forgot. GitHub git push tag. How do you push a tag? Git push follow tags. This is the same option introduced in Git something. This is a very old answer, I guess. 14. Git push origin refs tags. Runs this push my tag to your Git origin. Git push tags. I thought all should be enough. Or is that this is not the tags? No, it must be the tags. Back to our action. Alright. Git push. I should have seen it. Here you go. Tags. Silly me. I should have read properly. There you go. All right. Now, is it going to queue another one? I don't think it's going to queue another one. I thought so. I thought so, Colin Coffee. Ah, you think so? Git push tags, but aren't release tags, special tags created in GitHub UI. You think so? I'll be very surprised, man. Well, here you go. This is the tag that we pushed. It's not really too special. Yeah, it's I mean, it's a special. It seems that it creates a zip file. Oh wow. Yeah. It creates a zip file from that commit for all the repo. Nice. Releases. It does. But it's based on the tags. But it's weird that git push, the tag was not git push dash all did not really push all the tags. That's weird. All right. There is no workflow executing for creating the tag itself. So release types created. I think this is code releases. Where does that show again? Releases. One tags. Create a new release. Should we create a new release? Like this. Tag version at target master. Choose an existing tag or create new tag. Releases. Excellent. The release title, amendment to release version 1.0.0. Manually invoking a release creation. And publish. Actions. Okay. This is weird. I was hoping that with the last push that it would figure out that there is a release. So here it says based on a push or based on a release. Oh, there's a documentation. Runs your workflow anytime the release event occurs. More than one activity type triggers this event. For information on the REST API, see this. This is interesting. This is the API. Oh, it failed on the publish one. A complete log of this can run be found on log. Failed at hide on secrets, deploy script. vsce not found. Oh, I thought we had a step to create vsce, haven't we? Check out, npm install. I thought this thing should. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. Wait a second. Install vsc as dependencies. npm install vsc service or yarn add service div. Declare a deploy. Ah. Wait a second. Install a vsce as a div dependencies. Okay. So in package.json, div dependencies. Come on, go away. Oops. We don't have to do this, right? So we just say vsce cast vsce. vsce. There's no autocomplete. Oh, here you go. Okay. Save. Again, git add package.json. Git commit -m. What should we say? Add vsce div dependency. Even though I think this is a good thing, because what? Because not everybody is going to get the code is going to publish. So we are adding a burden of having this vsce on their machines when they don't really need to. And I wanted to also create a new tag, git tag releases version 1.0.1. Oh, wait a second, I just committed. We didn't bump. Oh my goodness. Before the tag, package.json, git commit -m, add bump the version to 1.1. Oh, what happened? What happened there? I didn't save. Save. Again, git add package.json, bump the version, create the releases version 1.0.1, git push all. is going to create a reference for me. It's not pushing the tag. Git push tag. I think if we used that Git version automation, we probably would have been going through a lot of trouble because the tag is not being pushed easily with me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Actions. Let's see here. Okay, Ubuntu. Why? Yeah, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that. Yeah, my understanding is wrong. My understanding is that with creating a tag like this, it creates the release. So this is a release. This is a proper release. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, this is a proper release. So we have to create a release manually. We have to check this friend who has a proper trigger on branches, integration push on features, runs on something, check out the repo, clean install. I think he publishes on every push. Yeah. Deployments. If GitHub reference is master and deploy it. If GitHub reference is master, then create a release. Actions, create a release. It's not that if there's a tag. Alright. All of our work, it's not in vain. It's not in vain, but I was hoping that we don't really see what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. This is why it's so confusing. Alright, I think we have to create another release. It's really butchered because change log, we haven't really changed the log. Should we change the log very fast? What did we do? It's very error prone. What if I edit the existing release? How can I edit it? Oh, edit, update release. But we also need to say added div dependencies. Added vsce as a div dependency. change the change log to tell that we changed the dependencies. Git push. Should we create a release from here? Hub list or create GitHub releases. Hub release. Hub release -h. Seriously? So code tags releases manual revoke creation. Where's the change log? For request as wiki security. This one. No. I don't know. Anyway. What should we do? For release. Edit. You know what? We'll just edit here. Edit release. We didn't push tags. Oh, here you go. No, we're not going to edit this one. So let's create a new one. Let's create a new one. Hub release. Shall create. -m add. Oh, let's say -h. There's nothing much. I don't know what debug is. There's a file and there is a message. -t target of the tag. Yeah, so -m add vsce. I don't know if we should do this. Target is releases version 1.0.1. So ugly what I'm doing. It's even not happy. Oh, forget it. Let's create another release. Releases. New. Draft a new release. Tag version releases this one. Release title. Add vsce dependency. Dependency. Added the vsce dev dependency. It's gonna be very ugly way of showing people how we are doing stuff. And we are already 10 minutes after our normal streaming hours. Oh, this one is still happening. Oh, okay. This tells me that this is going to take much longer, the next action. Wait a second. Actions. Oh no. 2 in progress and 1 completed. Now what? They all failed. Publish is failing. Why? Publishing error, an exception, resource not available for anonymous access. Client authentication required. npm run compile, tscp, vsc publish. This is weird how the sequence. I think you're right. Should we create a new release or just amendment? I don't know. I'm so confused of package.json. No, publish. Is it secret? Secret or secrets? Is it on this one? Creating secrets. Secrets. Okay. Good. Again, save. Git status. Git add. Git commit. Pass the parameter to vsce from secrets. Fix passing. Fix passing the parameter. Git push. I really wanted the trigger to be the tag. If tag was created. Let's see here. Push branches master. This is the branches. Anyway. And we didn't bump the version. Shouldn't we? I'm gonna ignore. I'm just gonna edit the release. Wait a second. I can't just edit the release because if I go to releases and if I say yeah, okay, I can add a tag on tags, but I was thinking this, and only then we create a release, correct? Just like this friend here, only then we create a release on GitHub Actions. Yeah, it makes sense. If there's a tag, create a tag and then create release. All right. So messed up our environment now. Should we edit? We have to create a new tag. This means that we have to create a new. Did we commit? Yeah, we committed. Okay. It's very wrong to change code and then create a new release. But I think it's all right because we are just changing the package.json. I don't think anyone is really using this right now. So I'm gonna create new tag. Git tag releases version 1.2. Okay, fair enough. Package.json 2. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh my goodness. Version to v.2 and then push and then we create a tag git tag releases and then git push tags. Yeah, see how many places that we had to change in order to create a I think this is so wrong. I'm creating the tag manually. I'm trying to match it to the package.json, which might conflict. And then I have to create a version, create a release from GitHub Actions from here. 3 places that can go wrong. 3 places can go wrong for the same thing. Let's let this finish and then we create a new one. npm has a command for all the npm side of things. Elaborate more. How long this is going to take? Yeah, no, just in the last minute. The package.json changes. You are saying that we can't. There's an npm command that bumps the version. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's create a new release. Well, I'm so shy to call it a release. Change automate what? Fix passing CE token. What's the error? This is a release to fix passing the token that pass to the CE. What? Oh, of course. Let's see. It also adds a commit and a tag. Let's see. npm version. Bump a package version. Description. Nice. Right. So this should be part of I'm thinking this should be invoked on the GitHub, you mean? When there's a tag, we invoke it. nvm version patch, description. Run this package directory. Develop the version and write a new data pack to the new version argument should be a valid sim version string, valid second argument to sim version 1 of patch -0. In the second case, the existing version will be included by 1 in the specified field. From Git, we'll try to read the latest Git tag and use that as the new npm version. Yeah, okay. You can do this. Wait a second. Why did it ignored it? Fix passing VSCE. Ubuntu. Ah, it published. Hide my secrets. I don't think it's going to be fast enough to be there. Yeah. I don't think it's fast enough. So if we go to the actions, I hope it does not show the token. Maybe I should do it. Oh, yeah, you can see my chat now. Hello, how can I move you? Where should we go now? Yeah, nice. Nice, it does not show the secret. Lovely. Alright. So, based on that, we need to keep refreshing this. There you go. Alright. We have a new version. Nice. Nice. Alright. I think this is a partial success. We need for the next week, we need to bump the version automatically run on the release rather than on the creating a release. We tag a release, it will pick it up and go with it. How do you think about this? Good? I think we have a plan. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I know that it's it has been an interesting one. I was hoping that it would have been much smoother, but well, this is live streaming and we're learning together. We did a really good job by releasing or automating parts of the release, at least the token part. At least now anyone who have access to the repository in the future will be able to release without me giving them any tokens or publishing from my shell at least. Wonderful. Thank you so much everyone for being there. Thank you JT. Thank you T Coaster, who is Golden Coffee. You're awesome as always, and see you next week.